is Faline, and this is my channel FlameSpeaks. You can follow me through social media on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I froze, but it's all good. And today I'm going to be doing a book review on Hamlet by Shakespeare. Why? Because I still remember a piece of the text, because my English teacher back in high school had us all remember that part, and I only got the first couple of lines, and after that I froze. My brain went she might be proud of me that I'm actually doing this, but I don't know. We don't know about that. Alright, for some reason I can't not find the part where we had to memorize it, and it goes I'm only doing the part I remember. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the springs and arrows of outrageous fortune, and into something endem. Alright, I'm gonna stop right there. I don't know, I kept looking for it and I can't find it, because then I would remember one more line and then this would have been epic. But apparently, I'm not gonna be epic today. Anyways, I think this book was pretty good. It was interesting. In class, we read it together. We read it by ourselves, and we also watched the actual movie. So probably my most favorite works of Shakespeare. I don't really go in depth with Shakespeare like that, but Romeo and Juliet wasn't all that, okay? No. And just no. But Hamlet was lit, okay? It was entertaining. It was very interesting, and seeing the character development, or should I say underdevelopment, because it goes downhill. It goes downhill after his father's death. Come on, people are dying. Alright? You're this is tragic. And it's very tragic, but it has you questioning yourself about certain things that happen in life and certain relationships that we upheld and stuff. So I think it was pretty interesting. Besides the mass themes and stuff that goes on in a plot, it's very, if we didn't have an English teacher go through some of the stuff that goes on in the lines and stuff, I would have been lost. I'm I just reading it to read it, and I don't get this, and move on. And I like how she broke it down, explaining things and stuff. So I guess that's what English teachers are for, help us students understand certain things and plots. And we had to write in the book, so I'm gonna read some of my writings. There was one where I was talking about, it's a ghost. He's talking to the ghost. Okay. Her own guilt and conscience will come to get her. Who am I talking about? Oh, his mother. Let me stop. If time is limited, why long scene? What did I write right there? Okay, so I'm trying to read this, my writing, and as you can tell, or as you can realize now, it's been pretty difficult, because some of it is in pen and some of it is in pencil, and then some of it is kind of sloppy and some of it is neat. So it's Faline, what were you doing? Why are you writing in a rush? Because she would grade us on every chapter that we read, and we had to annotate. We had to put notes in there, or we weren't gonna get a good grade. So sometimes I wrote the obvious, Or sometimes I rewrote what they said in like proper English for me, you know. And sometimes I wrote some stuff like some interesting notes, but I can't find the one that was cracking me up. Like, why? Hold on, I'm gonna find it. It waves at me. Still waving at me. That's what I wrote. What's this first part? Destroy your reason. Why did I write that? Well, one part it says, which might deprive your sovereignty of reason. So I wrote, destroy your reason. Where is this part? Alright, scene 4 from what? Scene 4 from what? Is this act 1 or act 2? Dang, act like, what act is this? But these pages falling apart. It was act 1, I believe. Anyways, it was pretty lit. It was, after like you get a breakdown on the characters, the plots, and what's going on, what this meant at that time and place and stuff. After you understand the themes and what's going on and stuff, you're like, oh wow, like all the stuff that he went through, you know, the tragedy, death, the revenge, the betrayal. My favorite part of the book is that those lines I remembered, and somewhere in this video I will write what scene and act that is. I'll look it up on the internet. I'm pretty good at looking up stuff that I want to find out and know, and so I'm gonna find it, okay? For some reason I can't find it in the book right now, but it's all good. I'm not gonna sweat it, you know. What genre is this book in? I'm gonna look that up too. Cause like there's so many different themes going on. I'm not really sure what genre it's in. What I thought about the book, you guys already know what I thought and felt about it. Like, I think it's pretty lit. Like, how far can I go? Would I read it again? Not by myself, because I can't remember all the information that we learned in high school. But yes, I would read it again, but I would need like in-depth resources and information on the side and stuff, because this book alone, even though it's like a newer edition that gives like help and stuff in that, it doesn't give enough, you know. I've learned some things from the book, and how can you apply it to real life? Well, I think you should be cautious of the relationships you have and the people that you have around you. And you should be more cautious of like what people are dealing with emotionally and what's going through their minds, especially after a death. People, come on, when someone dies, you should be more cautious. I'm just putting it out there, just in case you guys didn't know. You know, that's a tip, alright? A tip for the future. What else? You should also be cautious of living your life to the fullest, because it could come back to get you, and if it's not you, it's your lineage, because the people you leave behind suffer. And what else? Don't be greedy. Stop being greedy, okay? Don't be greedy. Alright, that's it. That's all I'm gonna go. This is the end of the video, and I don't really think I have bloopers. But if I do, while I'm editing, you'll see them. Yeah. Shiny today. Shiny today. Who said that? Wait, no. She has fire in her soul. angry and hot. Okay, I'm gonna delete this video because how do I mess up on my own intro? Thank you. Get that word is because of her father's death and brother is gone. What am I trying to say here? Alright, skipping. He wants revenge, doesn't care if he's king, prepared to get done right now. Prepared to get done right now, okay. Why is it when I find it one time I can't find it again the second time? So the bearers of the letter. Okay. Claudius again also Claudius' father. Claudius is sneakily evil. Finally he gets it. Beyond despise. Oh, I found it. It took me a long time. Alright. Don't follow the ghost. But Hamlet wants to go. I'm sorry, but when I first read it, it cracked me up. Sums up a good drama. Anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. I know this wasn't like really like a in-depth book review, but like still, this is something I read in high school, and I thought it was pretty interesting. I don't know, I just sprung out of my head like, oh, I should do a book review on this book. So yeah, it was pretty random. And I have other books that I pretty planned out how to do a good book review on. How would I rate this book out of 10? I'll say a 9, bruh. It was lit.